Well, I'm gonna start using YouTube Shorts because TikTok is weird right now. Don't know what's going on with that, but I'm still on there. And then I don't think I can fully commit to jumping on Red Note, even though it sounds like there's a lot going on over there and it seems like a whole experience. So we're here. We're here. This has been my YouTube channel since like I don't even know how long. Um, I don't really use it. I use it to watch YouTube videos. I mean, I have some that are on private, but like it's never anything that like took off or that I actually like did stuff for. But like the funny thing is like I had such a good, at least in my head, a good TikTok idea that I was gonna like share just like a thought. And then like last weekend I wrote it in my notes, but then I was like, well, now what's the point? So now I'm gonna just make it on here. And it basically was about like how much we as a society consume so many things and like the rise of anti-consumption, but more so in the sense of like once something becomes like a trend, such a high level trend, um it then sometimes inherently becomes bad in the sense that people are only doing it to be trendy or to post content that does well rather than like actually implementing it into your lifestyle to then actually be anti-consumption. And like I guess the reason why I kind of thought about this is because some of the tips and things that I've heard are things that I didn't realize were anti-consumption, more in the sense of like these were things that I grew up with that are part of my lifestyle that I just had assumed that were normal, which obviously is a big assumption because you shouldn't assume that about everybody. Like everyone's different, everyone has different upbringings, blah blah blah. So like an example of that is like cutting up clothes that are like falling apart, like a t-shirt with holes in it or something, rather than throwing it away, which I would never do. Cut it up and use it as a rag or something to clean the floors with, dust with, whatever. That's something my mom has done like from the beginning of my, I've just never, like she would have like a pile of stuff like, oh, I gotta cut these up to make rags. Another thing is like buying new either technology or just like new things that just because there's a newer version out, like you automatically need to get that. That was never a thing for me growing up. Unless something was literally broken and unable to use, or you couldn't even get a part to fix it, then maybe you would be getting a new one. But like if it still worked, if you could somehow figure out a way to fix it, then you would be getting a new one. So growing up, it was more of like there was always like a new phone out, a new different kind of phone with a different features, a camera, better camera quality. This one flips, this one does that. And we would only get a new phone if our current one was broken or there was an upgrade that we could use. And we've had the phone long enough where like, okay, it's